Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. What's going on? Hope you are good. Yeah, I'm super excited to have you guys back here in this channel. All right, so today I'm going to be answering another question from the comments. I got someone, actually one of my subscribers, actually asked me to um create a video on time frame for drawing in support and resistance. We have actually discussed a lot of things about support and resistance, which I might not be going through again. You can actually check the previous videos to get the concept of how we see support and resistance, right? So I told you guys, if you have any question based on what you have watched in my video or anything, or something else that you want us to discuss here in this channel, just drop the question in the comment section, and if it means creating a video just like this one, I will also do that, right? So leave a comment on anything you want me to create video on, or what you want me to throw more light on, or based on what you have seen in my video. Just you can also drop a comment. I will definitely answer your question or contribution. Also, you can also drop your contribution in the comment section. So having said that, we dive into the main thing we are here to do for the day. So we're actually looking at how we can draw support and resistance, which time frame is the best, right? Which time frame is the best for drawing support and resistance. Okay, so first of all, there is something I call dynamic support and resistance level, or the key level. Now, why I'm bringing this term to you guys now is because when you are drawing support and resistance, you have to first understand time frames. Okay, the reason why you should go to lower time frame or higher time frame, or why you should draw it with 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, or anything like that. So but basically, yeah, you can see this chart right now. I'm going to be using this as an example, okay, for this support and resistance. Okay, now if you look here and you want to draw your support and resistance, let's say, let me just go down to 15 minutes. Okay, let me go down to 15 minutes and start from there. So if you want to draw your support and resistance, maybe on 15 minutes. So now on 15 minutes, you can see we have some levels, talking about maybe this particular level here, which is the high, the swings you are seeing right here. Okay, so it is also a resistance level. This point right here is also a support level. So this is a support, this is also a support level. The same line served as resistance right there and here also. So if you look also closely, it served as resistance here, also resistance here, right? So this is basically on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so talking about resistance, also you have this we have this level right here, which is the price serving as resistance at this zone. Okay, and also here. So now what we are going to be looking at is when the price comes back to that level. So here is also level of support, we have it serves as support right there, right here. So this is actually how to mark out support and resistance. You can also see also swing here, but is this what we are going to be doing? Will you just go to 15 minutes time frame and start drawing, putting in your lines? Is it what you want? So this is just basically support and resistance. This is all basically drawing in lines. But I must tell you the truth that these lines you put in is likely going to disappoint you, right? We are looking for support and resistance that is going to be strong. We don't want to have all these signals, because what it means is that whenever the price pushes to your resistance this way, you are expected to sell. Look at the price reaction, you already know what to do. Whenever the price comes here, you are going to be buying. If the price break it, you are targeting to buy here. If the price tests here, you're targeting to sell here. You see the thing now. So you have a lot of signals playing out, and it will happen, these things, or more than this price, this particular thing I just draw in, will happen in a day. This is 15 minutes time frame, so you can have these things play out in a day, hitting your support resistance 5 or 6 times in a day. That means you have to take trades about 5-6 times in a day, which is not the best, right? You don't even take trade for my setups. You are not even expected to take trades every day. Sometimes you take 3 times in a week, 4 times, 5 times, or you even take 2 times in a week. The important thing is how profitable your setup is. So number one is that you don't have to draw support and resistance on a lower time frame, because you are going to be getting a lot of signals, which most of them is going to fail you, right? Then another thing, when you want to draw support and resistance, okay, you see I put in all these lines, okay, but you don't just draw it this way. Sometimes you have to zoom out, okay, zoom out to see what the price is actually doing. You need to see what the price is actually doing when you zoom out to be able to see clearly. But if you are doing this on maybe the right time frame, you don't even likely need to zoom out, okay. But even if you make it if you are making the mistake of drawing support and resistance on a lower time frame, please remember to zoom out completely for you to see what the price have been doing before now. Because you can see we have a level here, which is, I think, is a very strong level. There is a swing point right there. We have all these levels that you're supposed to have, put in your support or resistance line. But if you did not zoom out this way, you are likely not going to see all these things. So what you'll be focusing on is just what is here, right? So if you are drawing your support and resistance, if you must draw it on a lower time frame based on your strategy, please zoom out completely first. Don't zoom all the way in this way, because you might not be able to see whatever that is happening that's happening or that have happened, okay, because we are using the previous price action to predict or forecast the next movement, right? So that's basically for this. But are we going to be drawing support and resistance here? No, I am not drawing support and resistance on 15 minutes time frame. I'm not even drawing support and resistance on 1 hour time frame. I'm not even drawing it on 4 hours time frame, guys, right? So we want to draw in our support and resistance as a key level, as a dynamic point, right? As an obvious levels, okay? We want to see those obvious swings, so that once we put in that support and the price is approaching the support, we are likely going to have that reversal that we are looking for. We are likely going to have that turning point. So you want to see the obvious support and resistance level, or obvious key level, which I call the dynamic support and resistance, okay? And for us to do that, where I will start drawing my support and resistance is on the weekly time frame, guys. I'm going to start on the weekly time frame. Some people will tell you, why are you going up to the weekly time frame? Why do you go to monthly? Why do you go to daily? You could do this on 4 hours. You could do this on 1 hour. You could do this on 15 minutes. For me, I've shown you the reason why it's dangerous or not going to be so profitable when you draw it on lower time frame like 15 minutes or 1 hour, because you are going to be having a lot of signals. The price will be hitting your support resistance almost 3, 4, 5 times in a day. And do you actually think the price will respect that level 3, 4, 5 times in a day? You might be entering the trade when the price is about to break the level. If you do not pay close attention to the price reaction to the level, you probably going to lose out on that trade, right? So for you to avoid all these fake signals, when you focus on drawing in the dynamic support and resistance, or the obvious support and resistance level or key levels, you will see how effective it will be to your trading, or helpful it will be to your trading, and it will make your analysis easier. Okay, you won't see yourself over trading unnecessarily. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing. So I'm going to the time frame where we are going to start, and I will share with you simple way to draw this support and resistance. Okay. All right, so now we're on 1 week time frame where I think I start drawing my support and resistance line. The reason why I do this is I want to reduce these levels, okay, in order not to get a lot of fake signals, right? So, and I want to draw only the obvious levels, right? And when you have these obvious levels, you have this higher probability of your price playing out well whenever it approaches the level. Okay, you are likely going to see those turning points whenever the price approaches your support level or resistance level. So what I do is that I'll always zoom out. Okay, but you can draw it this way, you know, looking at the swings or anything like this, but I find it comfortable when I zoom out completely to see what the price have been doing, okay, for me to mark out those obvious levels, right? So zooming out this way, you can actually see we are now having the whole view of these levels, right? So basically what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be picking all these swings, okay, all these swings, swing, okay, and I'll be putting my lines there, okay, right there. So what I need to do now is simply pick up my horizontal line. Okay, you already know we are marking out. Okay, you already know this, so I don't need to start giving you reasons why I'm marking out this level. You should know already, or you go back to the previous video and watch, or you can go to any other YouTube channel and check out how to put in support and resistance. What I'm here to share with you guys is what is very important, what you need. Okay, you don't need to learn everything. You don't need to go and start reading PDFs or watch series of videos for you to start making money in this field. You can actually make more. In fact, one of the mistake a lot of us is doing is a lot of information. Having a lot of information, those things confuses a lot of traders and keep them or tie them down not to make money. Instead of focusing on those simple stuff to make money, they are reading things that are not necessary. They are trying to get this concept or read support, but they don't focus on how can you actually make money with these things. Okay, so basically I'm just putting these lines at the swing, so you can see these are the obvious swing or the obvious level. Okay, and that's basically my levels, okay, where I'm going to be focusing more on. So we have also this level right here. So I'm going to be picking a few of these. Okay. So basically the much I can see, I will just mark it out. Okay. So I think I will stop right here. Let me put in one more line or so at this zone. Okay, then I think I have another zone right here. All right, so now what I need to do after putting in this line, okay, I will simply go down to the I will go down to the next time frame, which I'm going to be using as fine-tuning this level, okay, or modifying this level. I will go down to daily time frame. Okay, so I've put in my line on weekly time frame. Okay, I will now go down to daily time frame to actually fine-tune this support and resistance level. okay, just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. All right, so this is daily time frame. Okay, so now on daily time frame, what our job here now is to check if there is a way we can fine-tune these levels, or there are other important levels we need to mark out. Like if you look here, you can see we have another level right here to mark out, right? So that is exactly what you are going to be doing on daily time frame. You will see few levels. So what you are going to do is that the lines you are putting in on the daily time frame, okay, you change the color to a different color, okay, so that you'll be able to note the support on weekly time frame and those on daily time frame. So you are going to be paying more attention to that weekly time frame lines than the daily time frame. Okay, it doesn't mean that the ones you draw on daily doesn't work, or on weekly time frame is the best, anything like that. So now you can see you come here to fine-tune this support and resistance, right? If you look here, we can actually draw in here, but I don't want to have a lot of lines. So another place I'm going to be drawing in is here. So I'm looking at those obvious levels, and that is exactly where I'm going to be putting my support and resistance, right? So here also I can still add one more line. So I will also check if there is any other level I have to put in more lines. Okay, so you can see here we have this also as a level also because of these swings. Okay, these swings, this one also, so you can put in more lines there. Here also we can also put more lines. Okay, so I think I will stop here. Now you have these lines in place. Okay, remember, you must not keep all these lines. You just draw them to see these levels, and maybe you can actually turn off the lines, okay, whenever you need them. But sometimes you need these lines, you need to know these levels. Okay, so you don't need to, when you go to 15 minutes time frame and do this, you are going to be getting a lot of fake signals. That's why you have to do this on weekly to daily. Then after doing this, now you have fine-tuned the support and resistance. You have seen some levels you did not actually mark out on daily, and you're able to place it with the blue lines. Okay, now you know that the red is for the weekly and the blue lines for the daily. Okay, so what you need to do now is to go to your time frame based on your setup. Your time frame could be 15 minutes time frame, your time frame could be 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame, or anything like that. But let's just start with maybe 1 hour time frame. Maybe you want to enter your trade on 1 hour time frame, and you trade support and resistance, right? So you want to see the price reaction based on our setup. If you are using the setup I've been dropping here, you can now go to your time frame and start checking the reaction of the price close to the level. Know your entry point based on the patterns the price created, or the approach, whether it's corrective, impulsive, or with patterns. So I think this is the time you now start looking at other stuffs right here, because you have put in these lines and you're waiting for the price to come back to that line. Okay, based on any strategy you are using, it must not be my setup. Anywhere you have learned any strategy at all, now you can start applying those strategy, having it in mind that you have some levels you are looking out for. Maybe whenever the price approaches, you look out for whatever the price will do at that level. This could serve as your TP level, this could serve as your stop loss level, because once you see a support level, likely the price might actually respect the level, or turn from the level, or reverse from the level, or react to the level. So that's the reason why you put in these lines. Okay, so what I need to do now is to just go down to 1 hour time frame to see the price reaction, maybe using our setup to make to see the perfect point or zones or places we should be making entry, guys. So this is actually 1 hour time frame. So now on 1 hour time frame, you can see if you place your chart where, or you zoom, now you can actually zoom in to see the candlesticks, the chart pattern, anything you want. Okay, you can now zoom in because you have picked out that levels that you want, right? You have picked the levels you want, and you can now start looking at the price approach to the level. Okay, so for instance, if you are here and you are looking at this trade, when the price is coming to this level, how is the price approaching this level? The price is coming impulsively to the level, right? So you already know that you might likely have a breakout. So but what actually played out here? The price pushed to this level and the price started consolidating at this level. What the price did is to create a bullish flag, which is a continuation pattern to the upside, right? So once the price comes to this level, you're expecting the price to react to the level. Okay, it might not actually happen all the time, but most of the time. Now you'll be able to kind of narrow down your analysis to these levels. Okay, if you trade support and resistance level, or you trade my setup, you now look at this level, see how the price reacts to the level to see the next thing you do. So looking at this level, you see after consolidation the price created this bullish continuation pattern, which is the bullish flag, and after breakout the price continue pushing to the upside, right? So now if you go back to all these levels we put in, this one the price spike up to the level and reverses to the downside. So this is not actually a good signal, because you can't really say maybe this might be news or anything like that. So now here the price approaches this level again. And how does the price after the break? Okay, because of how the nature of the price action right here, the price started to retest this zone, and the price is retesting. We don't just jump in because the price is here. We need to see how the price is approaching, which you put in your line, okay, based on the lows and the highs the price is creating. Okay, then you have your channel line draw in. Okay, so if you look here, there's a kind of manipulation right here, and sometimes you get such thing like this kind of breakouts. Okay, this kind of breakouts, one can say, oh, the price have breakouts from our channel, that is our descending channel, for you to enter buy here. Most times this kind of things happen. Okay, you can't avoid this fake out stuff. Okay, you can't avoid it. Most times it happens, so you need to see all these things how they happen live. Okay, so that you'll be able to understand that what you see in the picture is not what you see when you are trading real time. Okay, sometimes you have this kind of fake out, sometimes you have this kind of confusing price action. So once you are not certain, that's the reason why I said understand the setup I've been putting out here on this YouTube channel. So if you don't understand whatever the price is doing, just avoid that trade and wait for the next trade, right? Just avoid the trade and wait for the next one. Okay, because the price is pushing impulsively. You already know that. For me, I'll just give space. Okay, sometimes I give space on impulsive approach to the level. I'm only looking for break and retest at this point, or continuation pattern. Okay, when the price is approaching my level impulsively. Okay, now if you look at this one, we had the double top pattern, and at the same time we are having something like head and shoulders pattern also at this zone. So you can actually enter your trade based on double top that you are having here, or head and shoulders pattern that you have here. So at this reversal point, you already know how we enter all these things based on the pattern the price created at our level or at our key level. Now if you have not checked out those videos on how to enter using pattern, check my previous videos. I've already explained that. So basically I'm trying to share with you how I draw in my support and resistance, and basically the best time frame for me. So here you also have this particular level. Also you can see the price bounce to this level. You can actually take this as double bottom. Okay, if you look also based on the price approach, you can see this price is coming with a clear structure, creating the higher highs, higher lows. So you just simply need to wait for the price to break out from the high, that is the trend line, to the upside. Okay, once the price break out from that trend line, you are going to be making entry, right, based on the double top, or based on the pattern the price is creating towards the double bottom. Okay, or based on what the price is creating down there. So you have your double bottom, the price retesting this zone, and you know exactly how to enter this trade. At that breakout you push for a buy. Okay, at that breakout you push for a buy, your stop loss below here, your TP to any level. So, and another important thing about this drawing in dynamic support and resistance, or using the higher time frame, one is it reduces a lot of signals and fake signals, right? Two, it actually give you that risk reward advantage. You have a kind of higher risk reward, okay? Higher risk. Once the price is going to play out well, you are likely going to hold your trade for a very long time. You are likely going to make more money. The risk reward is going to be high, right? So that is one of advantage of drawing in dynamic support and resistance, or the obvious levels, okay, in the chart. Okay, so that's basically for these levels. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful. I hope you will try it out and see how they actually work. Okay, so now you have put in this line. Before I go, now you have put in this line. What is the importance of this line now? The essence of putting in this line is not to back test, right? It's not to back test. It's to look forward to the price at that line. Okay, so if you go to the current price now, okay, now this is the current price. So we are now looking at where are the support levels around here, or resistance levels are around here. So you have this one, okay, this is the level around, okay, this is the, so now it's having a support. So if you zoom in more, or zoom out, sorry, and scroll to the downside, you can see we have our dynamic level, which is from the weekly time frame. We have it also here. So these are the points. You are now waiting for the price to come. Once the price approaches this level, you start thinking of how does the price comes to this level. Are we having any pattern? Are we having any candlestick pattern? What are we having at this level? So these are the levels you are going to be looking out for, or whenever the price. So you relax and wait. You relax and wait for the price to come to your level. Allow the price to come to you. Look at what the price is doing around the zone. This is just like a trap that you have set or put in place. So you are waiting for the price to come to your trap. Then you now know, okay, how does the price approach my level, or my trap, before you catch the whatever you want to catch. If you want to catch pips, if you want to catch money, anyone you want to catch, you go for it. Okay, so but you have to be patient. So that's the importance of this line. It's not just to back test. Okay, the line helps you to back test and see what the price always do around support or resistance level, and how the price reacts to the zone. But now what we are looking at now is how to take advantage of this line. Now you have put in this line, you are now waiting for the price to come to this your levels. Okay, you can see all the levels are here. So you are now waiting for the price, but this is the levels that is very close to the line now. So we are paying attention to this 1 2 3. So until the price break any of them, we now start looking for another level on another point where we are going to be paying attention to. Now you can see maybe within the day the price can actually retest this zone again, or look at our target here. So if the price also push up to this level, let's say that the price keep going and coming to this level, the price started creating this kind of movement. So it's a correctional movement. You draw in and wait for the signal to reverse, and boom, we are likely going to have more movement to the downside once the price comes to this level. Okay, you can sell more and more. So basically these are what we are looking forward to see. Okay, so guys, understand this. These are very simple simple stuff you can do. So that's that for this video. I remember, in summary, I started from weekly to daily and I used different line, that is color of lines, to mark out the ones from the weekly and the ones from the daily. Then go to your time frame and start looking for the price reaction at that zone. And that's that for this particular video. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. If you have any other question you want me to answer using this video, or creating a video just like this one, drop it in the comment section. If you have any contribution, anything at all, also leave it in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.